Welcome back to the mini-series with the She Word. I'm here with Petra Elul Mercer. We're talking about financial empowerment, financial freedom, and what that means to us as not just human beings, but also to us as women. Now, Petra, I want to come to something that you said in a previous show. You talked about compounding and you talked about investments, and both of which are something that I'm not particularly au fait with. And I have friends, friends who have invested and had brilliant success.
Yeah.
And some who have invested and have not had success and have actually lost quite significant amounts of money, which is something that none of us want to do. What is this compounding? How do we make right decisions, informed and powerful decisions when it comes to investing?
Okay, so the first thing, and this is really important for women, because as we mentioned previously, when it comes to the understanding of finances, how to manage your money, unfortunately, women lack in this. So there are different types of investments. There are basically 5 different types. So we need to ensure that we understand the impact and the different types of where we can invest our money, but also the surrounding environment, what's happening in the environment now. So we've got the basics, we've got bonds, crypto, we've got also property and other areas. So that's the first thing, understanding where you can invest your money. The second thing is, what is it that you are looking for? If you are looking for something which is going to give you returns immediately, then investing in property is long term, you know? So you need to understand, what is it that you want? What is it that you're looking for? And when it comes to talking about the power of compounding, this is something which happens over long term. So you need to be patient also. That's why, as we mentioned previously, it's important to start at a younger age. Time is your biggest asset. So, we mustn't leave it too late. Compound interest, there are 2 types. So you've got simple interest, which is most of the time what bank accounts offer. And then you've got compound interest, which is more when you're looking at investing either in stocks and shares. So we need to ask that question: what type of interest do we have? And if it's compound, what is the percentage? So like that, you'll understand how your money is making more money for you. Always have a good relationship with your financial advisor so that he'll be able to advise you on areas or investments linked with the situation, with the current position that you're in now, and what it is you are looking for. Compound is building your interest on top of each other.
So very simply, to put it very simply, if you have a euro that has let's say 50% interest, you're going to have a 1.5 euro, you're going to 1 euro 50 cents,
Yeah.
which then you are going to have the same amount of interest on a larger amount, and so on and so forth.
Exactly.
So it works more efficiently for you. This topic of investments obviously applies to every single individual in a different way, separately.
Yes.
Because depending on the risk that you can take,
Yes.
depending on the amount of money that you have to invest, but we shouldn't be put off from investments. It's a case of finding the right source of investments, the right type of investments for us. However, is there a golden rule of something we should never touch and never go near? Because there's a lot of talk about crypto at the moment, and I've seen people losing money on crypto as much as they've made it. They come in at the wrong point. The crypto has slowed down. It's become more volatile.
Yes.
So is that something, or are there other things that we just don't touch?
My rule is diversification. Don't put all your money into one investment, into one pot. So diversify. Look at bonds, which might be a bit low risk, but that's money which is coming in at a nice pace. If you have quite a risk appetite and you want to go into crypto, then ensure that you understand what you are doing. And, so that goes into, and there's a lot to understand. One of the probably the safest thing is always to look long term. So whether you're going to invest in stocks and shares, and I am not a financial advisor, okay? So I'm not saying to put your money in stocks and shares, but over long time, over a long period, it shows that there's a good 10% increase over the time. So we're not talking about 1 or 2 or 3 years. We're talking over 10, 15 years. So it's better than buying and selling, but to leave it, sitting there and let the compound interest work for itself. That's the best advice I can give.
Thank you very much, Petra.
You're welcome.